Woo! Yo, man, welcome back to another exciting episode of that Stay Off My Grass podcast. You got your boy Suns fan Randy, you got Jerry Jer. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
Randy.
Yes, Sirski. Hey, man, it's not about me tonight, baby. It's not
Man,
about
Randy.
it's not about me tonight. Hold up. First and foremost, let's talk about we got the Lakers versus the Rockets. But first and foremost, who is Buddy on y'all announcing team that be like, we're back from Jack in the Box? Or another word from Jack in the like he
Oh,
sound
that's
like he got to take his dying breath every time. Like,
McDonald.
why he say Jack in the Box like or
He was
another
saying,
word
man,
from Jack in the
man,
Box?
he been saying Jack in the Box like that since I was like 10 years old, bro.
Bro, he's a weird like
Jack in the Box.
another word from Jack in the Box.
No, he
I
been
was
saying
like,
like that
bro,
forever though.
shut up.
I'm pretty sure Jack in the Box gave him a nice check to say it like that.
Man, like y'all not getting tacos no time soon. But listen, man, y'all got your Rockets. Y'all lost to the worst team in the league tonight, dog.
Not
And
imagine.
hold. First and foremost, LeBron sold y'all like 100%. He had an under, like, you know what I'm saying? He had a reverse layup and he gave it out to Melo. And Melo had a good look at it, but he didn't hit it. And it seemed like it was LeBron is giving me like game 4 versus the Sun vibes. Like, I'm giving up. Like, there's no point. We're not going nowhere. Like, I'm not giving all my effort. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like another sad thing that I was realizing I was going through the other day, like when he was out or whatever, is just like, damn, like LeBron is the last piece of childhood we got left. You know what I mean? Like he's literally the last piece of childhood we got left, and it's almost over with because it's like when LeBron is getting to the point where he dunked the ball and he got to miss a game or two because his knee is sore. Like, dog, it's over with. It's so. But it's like, dog, like tonight was so funny. Jalen Green caught fire. I don't understand it. It was just no effort from like just the whole team. Westbrook blew like 3 layups at the end. It was lovely, man. It was love. That Laker pack is, you know what I'm saying? It's burning strong tonight.
Wow. Yeah.
Y'all suck. Y'all suck so
Now,
hard, man. But go ahead. Give me the Laker fan perspective on what's going on.
you watched the game too. I'm assuming you watched the fourth quarter.
Yeah, man. I was going back and forth. Like after the Suns kind of like was handling the, you know what I'm saying, the Heat, I was like, all right, like, you know what I'm saying? They made me proud tonight. They made me so proud tonight. But go ahead. Tell me, speak your truth, man. Get it off your chest.
I don't know. Like the Lakers should have definitely won the game in regulation. I don't like OT against a young team. You don't want to do that because you're at a risk. Everybody knows the deal in OT. If you go on, whoever goes on that run first, it's game over. We know that. So I didn't really want to go to OT. I thought LeBron had the reverse layup going under the basket. I thought he had Malik Monk open at the top of the key. I thought he had Westbrook open under the basket. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
Like, he's giving up, man. He gave up.
Crazy. It's crazy. I thought he had a reverse layup clean. I would have rather him miss that because then the Rockets have to get the rebound and then call a timeout. But man,
do you think he's gonna miss a game? Because he had a nice little dunk.
Before he had that last shot by LeBron too. Westbrook with like seconds, when it came down to like 40, 50 seconds, took a pull-up Jimbo.
From the elbow. And blew it. Took 2, not 1, but 2. If you call right now, he'll get the other one for free.
Yeah, I was not really feeling the pull-ups for whatever reason. Yeah. I don't understand. Like, in the situation, we all know, like, okay, give LeBron the ball. Like, he's going to make the best decision. I mean, Melo was open. You know, Melo had a glimpse of it. You rather give it to Melo because Melo, his catch and release is just so much quicker, right? So I would have rather given it to Melo for a catch and release. I mean, I'm glad he gave it to Melo, but, man, I wish Melo would have made it because OT, the Lakers just looked bad.
Yeah.
They got 10, like 13 straight points scored over. You just can't come back after that.
Yeah. And then
overtime, man, you can't win like that.
And another thing too, I feel like it was a bad coach and bad rotation. DJ Augustin was on fire, or he had a good game. He had a solid game. He finished with like 17 or 15 on like 6 or 9. Like shooting, like he was all right. He wasn't too bad.
So what they've been tend to do with the talk around the DJ Augustin is that when he comes in, he's the point guard. Westbrook plays the 2. Westbrook doesn't really handle the ball when Augustin's in there. I don't know if you see that or not.
Yeah, I seen that.
But again, I'm still kind of critical of the Augustin move because this is like the second guy who's under 6 feet tall who we signed this season.
I mean, There's
IT.
nobody out there. There's nobody. I mean,
I'm just saying, but like we know the problem is up top. We need a big man, and we go sign a 5'11" guy. I understand he's a good player, he's a good vet, but man, we could have did something better. Like
Jay, it's March. Like it's
I
March.
understand that.
It's
I
too
hear
late.
you. I hear you.
Y'all running Braun at
But
the
I'm just
5 every night. Go ahead, man.
like,
Go
we could
ahead.
exactly we could have picked up a big man off the street. If you going I wouldn't, because that's where teams be beating us. They just be giving it to the post, and it's just
Yeah.
pathetic at this
Luckily,
point. Like,
yeah.
I can only say
Luckily,
so much, man. Like,
yeah. Luckily, the big man over in the Rockets wasn't like that. Like he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't like that. But I felt like it was just LeBron. Just like if I ever seen LeBron give up, like I seen him give up like game 4. Like after that, like he kind of gave up. And tonight gave me the exact same vibe. It was just like when he started doing this, when he started checking his wristbands after every play, like it's over. Like he done. And I feel like I understand with it. I understand it because it's like realistically, y'all not going nowhere. So it's like, why even go hard for the play-in? Like, why? Like, my knees is hurting every time I dunk the ball. So it's just like, I'm not like, I feel like it's sad because it's just like he never really got a point in his career, maybe like Miami, where he didn't really have to carry a team. You know what I'm saying? But that's just what it is sometimes. You know what I'm saying? When you wear the crown. So, but anyways, man, is this a new low for the Lakers? Like, y'all lost to the worst team in the league tonight. You know what I'm saying? Is this how is it?
No, I think I've been saying this. Like I said this at the trade deadline. This is what I said. I was like, I would not be surprised if we did not make the play-in. We inching towards it every single game. It's like, damn, you can't win games like this. So how do you expect a fan to be excited when we trying to play against a number 1 or a number 2 seed? How can you get legitimately excited about something like that? I already said that. Like, yeah, I wouldn't be sad if we didn't make the play-in because we don't deserve it. We are 9 games below 500. 9.
Yeah. And I think the Pelicans lost tonight. So y'all 1 game away from the Pelicans. Really. Like if the Pelicans got 2 games off or 2 nights off, like y'all would be tied up with them, or they might even jump y'all if y'all had a tie record. So
the
like
Lakers
it's just
not. I don't know what it is. And they mentioned it too on the broadcast tonight. They lost. This is their 9th loss in a row on the road. 8th or 9th loss on the road. Okay. Key stat right there on the road. If you go in the play, if the Lakers make the play in and whatnot, if they have aspirations of being the number 1 or a number 2, playing the number 1 or number 2 seed, guess what? Those first 2 games are on the road, and you already proved that you cannot win that. And if you have aspirations, I'm just speaking. If you have aspirations of going deep in the playoffs, you're gonna have to play the majority of games on your road because you're such a low seeded team, and you already proved you can't do that. So.
Yeah.
Like I said, if they made it to the first round, I would give them. They maybe can make a 6 or a 7 game series, maybe if all goes well. But yeah, like I said, I'm not surprised they fall out the play-in race.
Yeah, man. And I know y'all love to hype up Austin Reeves, but Austin Reeves ain't it, man. Like I get it. He hustled.
No. Go ahead.
He hustled. He do like little other things that y'all need for a championship team, or like just for good teams, like the hustle points and getting loose balls and guarding the other team's best player. But it's like you can tell watching him, like that's not naturally him. Like he doesn't naturally play defense. He's not a naturally good defender. Like y'all, because y'all have nobody else.
No,
bro, he gets cooked.
Austin Reeves is a 4-year college player. The players that. So what does that mean, right? The players that play 4 years in college usually are polished fundamentally on defense and offense.
That doesn't mean that you're good at it. That doesn't mean that that's your cup of tea just because you say 4 years. Like you can tell, like coming out of college, Austin Reeves was a scorer. He's a natural scorer. He can get buckets. You know what I'm saying? And y'all turn him into a catch and shoot like 3-and-D wing. And it's just like, I get it though. Like he do it the best. Like
that's what his game translates into the NBA. He's not a super athletic player. He's not the like long, like wide player that's gonna like his frame, his body type is not built for like score. What he does and what he did in college is not. So it doesn't translate to what he's going to do. He's not going to be a super scorer in the NBA. He's not a 20 point per game guy. He's maybe a 10, 12 and like 2-3 steals type guy, maybe 3 or 4 3-pointers, but he's not a I get what you're saying, how like his game doesn't translate, and that's not what he's like. The way he's playing right now is not what he is. But I know you understand that when players get drafted, they have to go into complete different situations and adjust their games for the teams they play for.
Yeah, exactly. But
They
he
never
wasn't even
they never
drafted.
go to the game in college.
He wasn't even drafted. He's playing like somebody that, look, I just want to be here. I want a contract. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he's playing. And I get it. So there's no knock on him to that. Like, I'll be whatever you want me to be if you're going to give me a contract. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like that's just how he played.
So
But
okay,
we're going to see when he actually get his second contract on another team and see, because you know what I'm saying? Like, but anyways, go ahead.
He's gonna be that 3-and-D guard. That's what
That's
he's
not
gonna be.
him. That's not
Okay.
him. But okay, we gonna see, man.
Hear me out. Last thing before we get out of here. So since a college player's game is supposed to translate to the NBA, you know your boy didn't start in college, right? He's a 6-man. So that means what you're saying is his best skill in the NBA is gonna be coming off the bench.
I'm not saying that his game don't translate.
What you're saying, like that's what his game is supposed to be.
I'm not saying his game don't translate.
In the NBA.
I'm not saying his game don't translate. I'm saying that the game that he had, the game that was polished in college, like when you scout him like, oh, he's a scorer, he's a bucket, he's a playmaker, and he can score. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't get drafted. He's an undrafted guy. So it's just like he's coming in like, look, I got LeBron, I got all these other people. I'm just trying to get him where I can fit in. If that's me, like that's literally like the Lakers saying, like, here go a jersey. You're gonna do whatever they tell you to do. If Frank Vogel say, look, I need you to get tip-ins, guard whoever, you're gonna do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just because you want that contract, just because you want that money, just because you want to stay in the league. And that's not necessarily your cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? Like if they told Austin Reeves run center, he'd be like, I'm running center now. Like I'm guarding centers. You know what I'm saying?
You know Dennis Rodman averaged 20 points and he's in college.
Anyways, man. So
you know that, right? You know that, right? But in the NBA, his game translated into a glass cleaner, a complete glass cleaner. That's what his game translated to be.
All right, man.
On that note, I want to go ahead.
So, yeah. I guess we could talk about it in the comments if you watch the video what Austin Reeves really is. But till then, we're gonna catch y'all next time, man. Till next time. Peace.